is an emergency. I beg an urgently. This is a serious case.
Alright, so let me start by putting some Florida water on my hands. Alright, let me say mine. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a dream interpretation reading. What that consists of, for the first 10 minutes, you can tell me everything about your dream, every little small details you remember. As you're talking, I'm going to write down what spirit got to say. Yeah, as you talk, I'm going to write down what spirit got to say, and after you get done talking, I'll ask the questions for each thing spirit tell me to write down. All right, so I've taken the leverage, shuffling your cards, say your first name, or whatever you like to be called, so I can pray on them. Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay, so the thing is, first of all, my dreams are all over the place normally because I tend to wake up a lot and then go back to sleep, and then sometimes it starts right off or of something that I normally call the next scene.
Okay.
So everything began that I was walking up a hill. I had like normal outdoor clothes, like a thin jacket, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And what I could see was like trucks, like on top of the hill. It was many trucks. But I had my eye on one of them. Don't know why. So I kept walking, and then I came to this fence. And I saw a lot of people like around, like standing around the car, and it was a young lady like standing in front of the car. She felt like she was really proud of it, like a car meetup type of thing outside, you know. Mm-hmm. So of course I was curious. I wanted to go closer, and boom, I was almost right next to the car. I don't know how I got so close to it or anything. It was like I was getting close, but not too close. Mm-hmm. And my jacket was open, and I saw this girl, and she was just oozing, like she was super proud, and she was like, "Yeah, this is my car." And I was just looking, observing, but the one thing that really caught my eye was the color of the car. It was a metallic, darkish purple. It was really, really beautiful purple color. I was just like, this is my color type of thing. Mm-hmm. But it has some markings on the car. I don't really know if it was supposed to be white lightning or if it was supposed to be like white marble type of patterns. Okay. But it was really beautiful. So she was standing there and just enjoying all the attention. This crowd of people was just like super hyped. And then a guy came forward and was standing beside her. And this is the weird thing, because in my dream he was presented to me as Vin Diesel in the Fast movies, especially the first one.
So he was so I just want to make sure. So he was like one of the guys from the Fast and Furious.
He was the main guy, like
the white guy. Oh, Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why they showed me him as Vin Diesel. Maybe because I'm a huge fan of those movies, and I'm a huge fan of his character. I even named one of my kids after his character. So, but anyway, they were talking, and he was kind of making a sort of speech. I don't really know what he was saying, but then he looked at me, and I looked back, and it was kind of like the way that we knew each other from before. And this girl, she saw it that he was looking at me, and for some reason she just flipped. She just got so mad. She started to accuse me of scratching her car. And I got super confused. I was like, I'm close to the car, but I'm not that close, and I don't have anything on me. to scratch the car. But he was just really yelling at me. The whole crowd was just kind of like booing at me and everything. I was just like, what the hell is going on? I didn't do anything. Then this Vin Diesel guy looked at me with disappointment, and I was just like, dude, I didn't do anything. So I was standing there being like super confused. Then it just popped into my head. I was just like, wait, he is telling me that I scratched the car. I should check my zipper, because maybe I in some way I came like too close to the car. So I started to check my zipper. I didn't see anything, and I told them, I was just like, hey guys, if I was supposed to scratch the car, I should have some kind of tool. My zipper isn't strong enough to do this. And then the people got kind of quiet, and then one of the guys from the crowd basically was just like, well, let's check the scratch. And I was like, yeah, do it, because I don't know anything about cars. So they checked it, and then the guy was just like, nah, it can't be her, because the zipper is too thin and the scratch is too big. Or not big, but deep. I was just like, yeah, I told you guys that. So then people just kind of started to accuse her, to be like, maybe you made this scratch from before and wanted to have somebody to blame, or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, it still wasn't me, but okay. And then this Vin Diesel guy looked at me with kind of an ease, like, okay, so
he got better with you.
Yeah. And then after that, it was boom again. Next scene, me and this Vin Diesel guy was talking. I don't really remember what we were talking about, but I remember the feeling like we had a relationship before. Like we knew each other, we had some history, stuff like that. And then I kind of grab his hand and I tell him, like, you need to come with me because I need to show you something. He's like, okay. So we walked for a tiny bit, and then we were on a kind of like a hilltop looking out, and we were looking at the car that he used in every single movie. You know, the black one.
Yeah, the black Charger.
Yeah, so we were looking at that one, and he started to smile, and I told him, I was just like, I still have it, and he's like, yeah, I can see that. And I asked him, I was like, did you really think that I was supposed to get rid of it? He's like, no. I was like, okay, good. And we were just standing there and just looking at the car, but you can still feel all of the good feelings, like the love and the connection and everything. And then I just freeze up, I look at him and I ask, do you still have it? And he says yes. And then after that, everything got black. And when I started to see things again, I was standing in front of something that looked like a playground, but it felt like a cemetery. And instead of headstones, it was a lot of different sizes, but a lot of red Japanese or Asian type of shrines. You know those two pillars and that have that third one on top?
Yep.
Kind of made like a hat. Yeah, it was a lot of them in every single size you can imagine, like small, medium, large. And I was just looking around, be like, why is those placed all over a playground type of place? And then at the very end of it, on the left side, you can see like a big swing set with only two swings. The really old school ones that you have the big tires and it's stuck to the whole thing. And just give a second. Oh, okay, my kid. And then around everything, it was a lot of birds, but I specifically saw two of them that was screeching like birds do. But the weird thing about those birds, and I think, I'm not completely sure, but I think they were supposed to be ravens, either ravens or crows. So, but the weird thing about them, it was they were half-eaten, dead kind of crows, but they were still alive. But like one of them were missing like half of the beak, and the other one was like.
I already know what this is.
And but they were standing on each shrine. Like you had one of them, like the one that was missing his beak, and he was on the right. The shrine in the middle was free, and then on the left one you have the other one that was also messed up. He kind of reminded me of zombie birds.
Right.
But they were still, but they were still acting like they were alive. So, and everything they were screaming about, for some reason I could understand them. I could hear them as a bird, but my brain processed it as words. So I walked up to them. So I was standing up to the shrine in the middle, and I looked at both of them and I asked them. I was just like, out of respect, is this shrine in the middle available? And the bird to my right was screaming again, but he was telling me yes. And I told the birds again. I was like, thank you very much. Is it okay for me to take this one so I can lay under it but still be between you two guys? And they was screaming again as a yes. So I was making myself ready to lay under it, but to have my stomach right under the top plank thing. But when I was supposed to go under there, I looked to the big swing set on the far left. I don't know why, but then I saw this zombie. It wasn't a boy as a kid, but as a young man. He was swinging, and he was standing on the swing, just swinging back and forth. And when I was supposed to lay under the shrine, he got super mad. He got just furious, and he was about to attack me, just jumped off the swing set to attack me. At the moment that he was over me, but in the air, a big swarm of bees came and attacked him. And when the bees attacked this zombie boy, whatever, he disappeared. I just looked kind of confused, but I was relieved at the same time. At that moment, I woke up. And then when I went back to sleep, I had a new scene. This one makes no sense because it was so short and so weird. But anyway, I was in a room with a couple of adult people. And we were just hanging out, and we were talking about sex toys, positions, everything like that. And we were just laughing and just asking like, yeah, have you tried this one? Have you tried this toy? Have you tried this position? And just having just a blast with it. After that, it got black again. And then the next scene came, and me and Mr. Vin Diesel was back again. But this time both of us was sitting on a bed. And we were basically ready to do the nap. I was, so I was just like looking at him, and he was looking at me, and he was just like, be like, yeah, this is something that we haven't done in forever, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, it got black again, basically. But next time, when I got to the next scene type of thing, it was weird because then I was supposed to lay down because I was supposed to enter a matrix type of machine. And I had a mission. I was supposed to go into this matrix, find this Vin Diesel guy, and prevent him from ending my life inside of the matrix. But I didn't know how I was supposed to trick this guy inside of the matrix. So before they basically plugged me in, I was talking to another version of myself. This version of myself felt more happy, more vibrant, more basically me getting rid of all of past negative type of things. So it was kind of like a me 2.0.
Okay.
And this in real life, quote unquote, Vin Diesel guy, we were talking just like how are we supposed to treat the Matrix version of him. And they basically told me that you need to play on his feelings for you. You need to make him see you in a loving way. I was just like, okay. And then I looked at the other, in this other version of me, and I was looking back to this Vin Diesel guy, and then I started to smile, and she asked me, she's like, why are you smiling? And I was just like, because you managed to do something that I never got to do. And she looked at me kind of like, oh, how? Or what? and I just basically told her like, you got him to love you more than he loves me. And she was just like, oh, that's kind of cute. But then this real, or quote unquote real life, this little guy just looked at both of us and then looked back at me and was like, no, I actually love both of you the same. And then everything just went black. It felt like it was just a couple of seconds, and then I woke up.
Okay.
So do you see now what I mean with a lot of details and stuff?
It is a lot.
So yeah, I was just like, nah, the only person I think that can actually make me or help me understand this used to be the Baron.
So you gonna laugh because I had to look up what Vin Diesel looked like.
Yeah.
I Fast and Furious. I was thinking about Paul Walker. I mean, I know. As opposed to
this is the other one.
Yeah, I'm supposed to know who Vin Diesel is. He's just one of the greatest damn action actors it is.
No, but I started to think that same day that I think maybe the reason why my dream chose Vin Diesel as him in those movies. Oh wait, it just popped in. I forgot one more thing. Actually. So right after I was plugged into this Matrix machine, I met up with this Vin Diesel guy again. But this time, because remember earlier I asked him if he still got it. We were talking about a dog that we both had. It was our dog, but it wasn't any type of dog. It was the dog that has 3 heads.
Okay.
And this dog got puppies. And the thing is, I went back, I got the 2 puppies, and when I met him, I was standing there, kind of like in all glorious battle mode. I was standing there in all black heels, black jacket, everything, and I was holding each dog on his lead, and it was the 2 puppies were just standing in front of me and just looking really majestic as well. They'd be like, we are ready, but I don't know why, because then it was just all over.
All right. Well,
that's it. Yeah.
All right. I want to make sure we got enough time to break this down. That was a lot. Let me check.
I told you.
Okay. Ooh, that was a long time explaining, but let's go. All right. So talk. We got about 17 questions I want to ask Spirit about this. That's a lot.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. All right. So,
okay, let's go.
Spirit, it says walking up a hill, and we're looking at a car show truck, and you notice a proud female. Spirit, what's going on with this proud female she was looking at? Because this is what you're doing, third person. You're doing this out of body. So the version of you that's talking to me now was not there. You was looking at a version of yourself, and all of these right here, Spirit show. Spirit, what's up? Why is she paying attention to the version of herself in a playful, happy, joyful mode? Celebration. They say it's peace offering. Okay, I figured that. And they say energy healing, and they say come out the closet. Sister, you're longing for the past. With that one, they saying you're not getting out as much, you're not celebrating yourself much. You just have a longing for the past. Now, that's one thing, but having a longing for the past, they saying it's not that you want to do it per se. You just saying I missed my opportunity to do it. You're not longing to be a car club girl. You just saying, damn it, when I was doing this, I missed the opportunity, you know? Now, the next one, I put the color purple, metallic with patterns. Now, this one here freaked me out because I saw the pattern. It was like a Roman Greek pattern. So Spirit says, yeah, Spirit, what's up with the color purple and these metallic patterns? Spirit says spiritual laws of attraction, and Spirit said artistic expression. Now, I don't know if you helped design the cars or you wanted to design the car, but if you really understand, Tyrese's car in one of those Fast and Furious movies was metallic with the purple stripe. Matter of fact, that car was here in Orlando, Florida at the car shop. They bought it from Universal Studios, who made the movie, whoever made it. That car sat here for a long time. The person who purchased it, my son got pictures on that car, so that's why I'm like, wow. But Spirit said artistic expression and spiritual laws of attraction. You really, in your heart of hearts, wanted to design that car. you really wanted to design, like you really want to be in that movie. You really want to be engulfed in the action to the point where that was your creation and your dream. You was admiring it because you designed it. You gave the go ahead for that color. And that version of you said, hey, this is how I want to see this car, and that's why you was admiring that so much. So this is you just trying to get back that memory, that spot. Now, I like this. It says starstruck by celebrity energy. So starstruck by celebrity energy, and you guys became kindred spirits. Spirit, why was she so starstruck by this celebrity energy? Meditation, what I tell you. Meditation, let it go, and purification. So Spirit is saying with the meditation, let it go, and purification energy that's going on with you being starstruck by this celebrity energy. Sister, I think you really got a chance to meet somebody that could have connected you to this man, or you met this man before and you were like, I missed my opportunity. Because everything Spirit is saying me about this whole dream, if I could sum it up, this is missed opportunity with a past lover or a past endeavor. So starstruck, but y'all knew each other. So this is a past person you knew that had the qualities of Vin Diesel. So you done had you a roughneck, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you done had you a little roughneck. But Spirit say you missing your kindred spirits. Now I know you're married and all that stuff. You got kids by a great person and you're a great mother. I follow you. You're gamer. I love it. But you still longing for that. You're still longing for that bad boy energy.
Okay, yeah.
Now it says a female accused her of damaging her possession. So now, let's face it, sister. The person that you admiring, that person was in a relationship. That person, this is a like I ain't gonna say a fling, but this is potential for you to sit up there and say, hey, come here, I want you. And y'all probably had something or wishful thinking that you can be with this person. But Spirit told me the female that accused you of damaging her possession, they were saying the car, like you was admiring the car and the man who drove it. That female was admiring the car and the man who drove it. And by you being as pretty or as attractive or however these people seeing you, they saying she had to put everything and said that's some energy from the past saying, you fucked up my relationship, you fucked up my marriage. Now, you ain't gotta say, yeah, Baron, I done had a fling with somebody in college and all that shit there. I don't wanna know that. Let's not incriminate each other here. You got it?
No.
But that is your consciousness saying that, okay, in this circle, in my day when I was excited, doing the crazy girl thing, yeah, I know I fucked somebody's potential person. That's your subconscious. Now, this is what blew my mind. I'm not understanding. I'm a little lost with this. Vin Diesel looked at her with disappointment. So the person who you was liking, this is jealousy of the other person. So when the girl or best friends in college, however, high school, when they accuse you, your kindred spirit, your heartthrob looked at you like, okay, she is capable of doing that. Like that was the first time that person showed doubt in your eyes. I mean, doubted you, and it hurt and it stung because you knew it was a lie. You knew you didn't go after your friend's boo thing, or you didn't want your friend boo thing. Misunderstanding. But when you say the object of your affection looked at you at disappointment, so I'm surprised. Your current husband, you must have been dealing with this man for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I'm serious. The one you live with now with the babies, how long have you been dealing with this man?
Since 2009.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but we have had some on and off from time to time before, but it has been like 6 years now since the last time.
Correct. But that's a long time with on and off. Remember, like Vin Diesel looked at you with disappointment. That was the person, that was your current husband looked at you with disappointment saying, she could have done this. This is a situation that was found out throughout y'all relationship, good and bad.
Yeah.
So that's all that is. Now keep in mind, your husband must be a hell of a guy in some form of fashion, because to mask himself as this Vin Diesel Fast and Furious tooth-chipping son of a skunk, you must really, this guy must be a ass kicker or was in his day. Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, he's a haymaker, Spirit is saying. All right, now we go over here to the sixth one. It says she examined herself and defended herself. Now this is the one time where you had to get in an argument with this person. You see where I'm going? You're outside looking at yourself and it's manifesting in your joy. So the one time you was happy, you was enjoying, This is the deterioration of your self-psyche. So from 6 to 7 all the way down to 10, this is deterioration of who you once were, sister. This ain't got nothing to do with having babies, getting married, living together. This is, okay, I'm this energy that I love so much, current husband or past person I want to date, I have to dull myself down. This is the start of your dulling down. Because you had to defend yourself and you like, listen, I can't scratch your car. My coat zipper don't even go that deep. That's something she did. But keep in mind, you defended yourself with lies. This is when people was talking about you and you say, well, shit, I just might as well just not deal with anybody or confirm or sit my ass in the house or something like that. Spirit is really saying you're being hard on yourself. So this is dissension. Now we go into dissension. It says, admire his prized possession. So now you guys go up the hill. I mean, you guys walk over and you talking and you ask him, hey, he actually, do you still got it? And you like, yeah, I still got it. And I would have never got rid of it for you. And you're talking about the car, the black Charger. That's his prized possession. Spirit is telling me 100%. Yeah. Spirit is saying 100% that you was letting him know that I'm still that girl that you always wanted to have fun with. Now, you're not going to like what I say in Spirit said you're not going to like it right now. But you don't want to leave your husband for real. You want him to change and see you as a better person or see you as somebody he can really rock with. Because that Spirit say this is current energy.
Okay.
So you're telling him I'm still that sexy old long-legged thing, man, that everybody said I was. And high school, bitch, I'm here for you, but you're not looking at me. You're not looking at me. Now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm telling you, Spirit, I ain't even using the car. Spirit just rolling it down because it's so much. Spirit say, let's just stick it to her. All right, now, on your 8th question, it says, everything changed and she viewed a shrine, you viewed a shrine basin. Now, Spirit is saying with the shrine basins, with all these cemeteries, and all this stuff here, like all these dead entities and spirit, that was Oya energy. Now, Oya represents the past, transformation from the past. And yes, she will cause a zombie apocalypse if she get her timing wrong. She will raise the dead on your ass, meaning bring back all your past. Now, with that being said, everything changed, and she viewed as you viewed the shrine basin. Spirit say you was saying, hey, I just wanna leave my life that I got going on right now and settle to a earlier version of me. I just want to let this lifestyle go and just be an early version of me when I was happy, free. Sister, you going through what everybody going through that's been married for damn near 15 years. You're just at that mark. So Spirit say that's what that was. Now, this is what's very important, and I'm glad you said this. Now, you was talking to two birds, two unalive birds. Then they were screeching and talking to you. Spirit told me to write down past communication. So right now, that was you that remember like the good and bad on each shoulder, and you asked could you lay between them, like you saying I don't want to make a decision. I just want to lay down and die. When we get depressed, what do we typically do? I don't want to make a move, good or bad. I just want to die. Yeah. This is you coming to grips with, am I going to leave my husband? Am I going to leave this lifestyle? Am I going to get rid of the kids? Am I going to just be a person out there in the street? This is you making a decision, but you can't make a decision because you are really in a pain point, because you're a good mother, you're a good parent, you're a good wife, but you longing for a life where you can really enjoy. And that's why the crows on each side said, yeah, lay down. And then you say, I just need to put my belly down. I just need to lay between you, and I put my laid on my stomach. That means you face down. That means you didn't even want to face your past. This means depression, darling. This is dissension. Okay. Now, the birds agreed to let you go. Now, then there was a young boy. A young boy attacked you. I said a young boy attacked her for laying down to die. Mm-hmm. So you got. And he was mad. You got a son, right? I have two of them. But yeah. Now, what if I told you the young boy that attacked you is not the son, not either one of your sons? The young boy that attacked you, this is your current husband coming into the mix and saying, hey, make a decision. Are we gonna stay together or are we out of here? Like, don't leave me in limbo. You're leaving me over here. Now you're seeing your husband as a young boy or as somebody who's not man enough for you. Keep in mind, you're looking at the version of your boo thing, your kindred spirit, as the toughest, roughest motherfucker on the planet. Now you're looking at this young boy coming across as you being stagnant, trying not to make a decision. You're looking at this young boy, your husband, your current husband as a boy saying, don't do that, don't do that. You're leaving me stagnant. You're not making a decision. Now, I'm in pain, you in pain, our relationship is going to shambles, and you don't want to decide what to do, right or wrong. If I'm wrong, you say, Baron, no, we on great fucking terms.
It can be ups and downs.
Correct. Now, Spirit told me to tell you also, when you in your kitchen, do you leave your back door open? Like, do you open the back door or the sliding glass when you're in the kitchen? Because I'm seeing you guys in the kitchen having a conversation with the door either open or like the window up.
We have, from the kitchen, we have a door to the balcony.
Correct.
And sometimes it's open, sometimes it's just a tiny bit, sometimes it's fully closed, so it kind of depends.
With that right there, Spirit saying, be careful with your husband arguing with you when you walk outside. I mean, when he walks outside on the balcony while you in the kitchen sitting down cooking or whatever, because that's when he's gonna get irate. It's like he's trying to let somebody hear the conversation.
Okay.
So if y'all get into a discussion, argument, whatever, close your windows and keep your neighbors out your business. Don't let everybody on the block hear.
Okay.
But yeah, he's an attention whore at this moment. Okay. So now they said number 12. It says the bees attacked a zombie boy. So now look at this. So this is the energy of your husband attacking you, and then the bees came and attacked him. This is what brings life. So the bees is Oshun energy. I'm gonna just flat out tell you it's Oshun energy, and they saying give her time. She need her time. They're telling him, hey, I know you going through your depression. I know y'all going through your shit. Give her time to get her shit together. You need to back off. You need to move away. You need to go on about your business.
Okay.
So the bees ran him off. So this is Oshun energy keeping him at bay by flirting with him. So now I'm just gonna tell you, there is another woman flirting with him, and the person who he's talking to, this is his mother, his sister. They're on your side saying, let this woman be. Y'all got problems. Stop being a bugaboo. So you will have to find out who this particular female is, but it is another female in the picture on your side.
Okay.
Now,
that's good. Good to hear.
Yeah. Somebody is in his ear telling him to calm the fuck down. He's a rager, by the way. He can raise his voice and be pretty fucking belligerent too. So,
oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. He's an attention whore. All right. Okay. So now we go to the second scene of the dream. You was around and you at this party. You was talking about sex. You were talking about having a sex conversation. This is fulfillment. This is everything you like. Oh, bitch, I ain't did a Kandaharian twist in a long time. Bitch, I want that. Y'all just having fun. This is you having fun. Now, with that being said, Spirit say the sex conversation was you saying, okay, I need more excitement. And you was talking to your friends, and the friends you was talking to was your counsel. You're trying to build up courage to say, hey, am I gonna go get some cock, or am I gonna take my husband down? Well, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but bitch, it's time for me to get something, and I need some excitement with it. Okay, so this is you working yourself up. Now, this is what made me laugh too. I ain't want to laugh in the thing, but this one made me laugh right here. She was ready to do the nasty with a past friend. So now, and you got to admit this to yourself, and I can't hold back. So who have you been looking at, past friend you've said that you just like, I know this bitch can take me there. You saying, I know this bitch can take me there no matter what. Because Spirit said she was ready to do the nasty with the past friend. If your husband ain't taking you there, or your husband got you pissed off and you can't get it up, or you can't, get that blow off that you need, you was like, damn it, I can call Trevor, and Trevor can run this pussy in good, and I can be home by dinner. That's what you was saying. I'm just being honest. So Spirit say this is you trying to get fulfilled, and you just gotta be careful or do it carefully. And I'll leave it at that. Be careful or do it carefully. And I ain't gonna go no further. Yeah. Now, the third one in the second scene was talking to another version of herself, and you was happier. Now, after you got through doing the do, talking about sex, you relieved yourself, you start talking to yourself to the point where you was so happy. It's like, yay, I got my life back, I got my zest back. This is you coming back to life, coming back to your senses, coming back to who you are right now. Spirit says you really do need to get in contact with this depression, this stagnation that you got going on from this relationship, not the kids, not the job, from the relationship with the husband. You really gotta get back to who you are, the excitement part of you, and it'll make you happier once you can get back to you. So confront all this depression shit you're going through, kill that shit, make a decision to tell her be open relationship, or bitch, you go your way, I go my way, or bring a third party in. I don't care. Or you tell him, get on the fucking knees right now, I want to dominate you, because that's what spirit basically saying this is coming to the point where you need to dominate your husband, and he won't let you do that. And that can solve a lot of your problems if he just sit his ass down and let him wear the dog collar and the leather pants, but he won't do it.
Okay.
That'll make you happy. Gee, it's always
I'm trying.
it's always the cute ones that want to get into the hardcore shit, man. All right.
Yeah, we are nasty.
Y'all horrible, man. Y'all horrible. Lord have mercy. Poor fella. Get the man some Vaseline now. Don't just go hard on him without it now. Y'all kinky as, oh jeez. I can see stuff.
Yep.
Ooh, brother, call me when you get done. I'll coach it through. All right. So now, number 4 in the second vision was, how can she trick the powers that be? Now remember I said, you guys say, how can you break the matrix? This is you getting happier, and you say, how can you trick the powers that be? You want to control. You in this Vin Diesel energy, this lust energy that you got on your mind, you want to break out of the stagnation of what you're going through right now. So you say, how can I trick the matrix? This is you still wanting to dominate your life, wanting to have control again. Sister, you don't have control.
True.
Is he paying?
I would like to have it though.
That's what a dominatrix thing comes. Is he paying the majority of the bills?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But we have split it, so he takes most of the bill because I take the rent and I take the after school program and I take the food.
Okay.
So that's why he takes most of the bill. So it kind of adds up.
Correct. It kind of balances itself out.
Yeah.
But he is still being a chauvinistic personality. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to get from that question. So how can you break the matrix? Again, you just want to dominate him. You're not going to be happy till you find that spark in your life. You're not trying to go out there and cheat on him, but at the same time, you're not happy. So you have to dominate him. He have to convert to you, because you're a good girl, you're a good wife, you're a good person. Everybody flirts or have fantasies. That's life, that's human. But at the end of the day, you don't want to go out there. You want him to be what you need him to be. And Spirit saying that's why you're trying to break the matrix on this fella. And then the 5th one says, he said he loved them both. Now get this shit. This is the craziest part of the vision, when there was basically 2 versions of yourself, this version and a younger version. And you asked Vin Diesel, hey man, who do you love? And like, I love you both. That part of Vin Diesel that said they love you both was the ideal man saying, I can deal with your adolescent energy and I can deal with your mature nature now. I love you both for various reasons. And that's what you want to hear from the man in your life. Like, I love you for your wild, crazy days. I don't judge you. And I love you for this person right here who's the mother of my kids who made everything happy. Spirit say that's what you want to hear from your person. But your person is not saying that. You're afraid to say, hey, back in college, bitch, I had a bender for 5 days. I don't know who Trevor is. You know, but you can't say that because it'll piss him off, send him on a rage, and now you're not pure and all that shit. You're hiding your true emotions and feelings from the guy. You just want complete understanding. All women want that. Every human on the planet want to be understood. Don't judge me for my past, or don't look at me different if something do come out, or if I want to try some shit, don't make me feel bad for trying it. That energy. But when you said he said, I love you both, I can't do both. I mean, I can't choose, I love you both. That's what you want to hear from your person.
Yeah.
Now, this one right here, this is a very good one, and I'm so glad you remembered this part of it. It says, now, the virgin that said they love you both, he asked about, do you still have the dog, the 3-headed dog, which is Greek mythology for Cerberus. This is the portal to Cerberus guards the portal to Tartarus or hell or the underworld. So with that being said, ask about the dog, 3-headed dog, and you took two baby puppies from Cerberus that had the dog. Now this is past regret and hurt. Spirit say this is all past regret and hurt. When he asked, did you still have the dog? Translate the dog into, do you still feel lucky? are you still adventurous? Are you willing to do some crazy thing? Because Cerberus guards the portal to dissension into hell, or to madness, or to promiscuity. You run the gambit. But then you said, I still have the dog, meaning I'm still willing to do it. But then you said, but I don't, that dog is dead now. I just got 2 puppies from it. Meaning that there's a possibility, and I'm leaning on the side of exploring new things, doing certain things. And that's when spirits say, this is her having past regrets again, just like from the first one. So this is you having past regrets. You wondering like, God, I could have been that bad bitch. I could have been Xena Warrior Princess, kicking ass, running around with Hercules and Turbo now. So that's all.
Okay.
So to sum this dream up, dog, you just got past regret because you're not being empowered and emboldened enough to do what you need to do for you. And to be honest, I think this marriage and the whole family lifestyle is draining you. You're going through what a lot of women go through in life once they find themselves stagnant in that home, paying bills and stuff, and there's no excitement in the household. The only way to beat this is you have to break the matrix. You have to convince him to allow you to become a dominatrix in the bedroom. That's it. That's the only way you're gonna break it, because you're never gonna make the money that he's making at this point in the game, or you guys are never gonna be able to kick him out and say, go about your business, I got all this shit. The world is too hard. But you gotta get some power, sister. And the power you need to get needs to be a sexual power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Be more kinky.
Be more kinky. No, not be more kinky, because I'm pretty sure if he suggests something, you gotta go for it. Spirits say take the power back, meaning that I need for you to make his ass go to the pressure. You need to dress him up in the leather whips and chains, the DSMB stuff, whatever they call it. You need to get into that, and you need to dominate him. This is the only way you're gonna get that zest for life back.
Okay.
You ain't gonna leave him.
No.
It is what it is, but you don't want to be no old pincer just sitting around with the kids. So you have to dominate.
Yeah.
Whew, that was a lot of reading there, sister. How you feel?
I feel good. It feels good to have something to, like, I can pinpoint my finger to it, because, well, let me tell you, that day when I was at work, I barely did any work because I was trying to research everything.
No, it's just researching yourself, so that was a good thing.
Yeah, no, so it was good. I'm actually glad that my headspace went to be like, you know what, just book the Baron up, just talk to him, and I told you from the beginning, it's going to be a long one.
It was a long one. It was a wild ride. Nobody ever had a dream reading like this. It's quicker, but it's just, but when you're dealing with the human psyche, you have to do this type of thing. So no worries there.
Yeah, because it was a lot of elements, like so much different type of elements in like at one and the same time. So it was like, ooh, but yeah, I feel better. I feel I have more understanding, and you actually confirmed something that I had feeling from since the same day. It was because I asked myself, like, I've had this feeling that Vin Diesel was supposed to be him, like my man, but of course I wasn't completely sure, but I was like, I think it's supposed to be him in some kind of way. So that's good to know. About the zombie boy, I actually didn't expect that at all, because that part really got me all messed up. I was just like, why am I in a playground cemetery-ish, and instead of stones you have shrines? I'm like, what the freak is going on here? And then the zombies, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, in a shrine cemetery, you're paying homage to the past, to the dead. And there's 2 zombie crows saying, hey, you can lay down with us. You can just go ahead and die. That means you can put that version of yourself to sleep. And you can say, okay, let's just forget about it. And then the husband come over and say, don't leave me stagnant. Shit, I want to do something. I'm that little boy crying out loud, because that's how you see him with all this bitching and the ranting and shit. You see him as a child, a man-child at the moment.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, Alright, it will not be long to the next reading. I'm just telling you that.
Yes.
So be prepared.
I enjoy reading you. You are amazing, and I love your Harry Potter dress ups. Lord have mercy. Go ahead.
No, I actually have a new plan that because our last reading I did recorded myself on my phone, like just the voice over type of thing. So I was listening to it again a couple of days ago, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's right. He told me this, Spirit told me this, and then I have been craving for a lot of food that my stepmother and my mother used to make me. So I was just like, wait, what if I make those dishes, then dress up in my Harry Potter costume, then while I'm eating it, I'm kind of making it in a story time.
Oh my God, that'll be beautiful.
Was my next big thing, and luckily I have 1 week off of work, so it's going to be a lot of work for me.
You gotta tag me in it. Email me when it starts, because I will tune in. I
will.
I love it. You make Harry Potter Hogwarts energy look good. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, do that. That's a nice thing. You're gonna pay tribute to them. Oh wow.
He tried to connect you to the headphones again.
Oh, no problem. Yeah.
So yeah, but at least that's the plan, and I will make sure to tag you and send you an email so you can see.
Thank you so much. Well.
No problem. Thank you though for taking the time for me today.
Nah, it's just time, and you're a great person, and I really do love your energy. I love your family's energy too. You're just a great person all around. I wish the internet knew exactly who you were, like the Soul Tribe. They would love you too.
Thank you.
All right, darling. Well, you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes.
All right, darling. You got your go. We got one more. She is adorable, people. She is adorable. She does a lot of dress up, and she plays video games, and she talks, and she does it. I mean, she is a big gamer energy, and she really cares about her husband, by the way. But she just got into the settle down with the family and the kids and stuff, and all women go through that. Like all men go through some type of midlife crisis. This is similar, and she's teetering. But Spirit just told her only thing she have to do is take her power back and start dominating. He has dominated for this time. It's her turn to reign supreme. And once she do that, her life is gonna be good. She don't want to leave her husband. She ain't gonna leave them beautiful kids she got, and she got a comfortable life. So she just gotta take her power back, and that's gonna come in the form of sexual domination. The bad girl. If you guys know her, you'll understand. But she's a good sister. I care deeply about her, and if you knew her, you would too. I'll leave it at that. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Florida water on my hands. Now I'm finna explain this to you. Brand new reading. Everybody was saying, hey man, do zodiac readings. I said, all right, I will. So, but I ain't gonna do it like the regular people, just talk on screen and shit. This is a different type of zodiac reading. So I'm finna explain to you how this one go. So you will select 4 houses throughout your 10. I ain't doing friends and enemies with your zodiac. That's not important. Friends and enemies of the zodiac is not important. So you're gonna select 4 houses out of the 10. After you select the 4 houses out of the 10, I'm gonna lay down the card. Then after you select those 4 houses, I'm gonna give you a chance after I tell you what each one of them say. You, just like the regular readings, you'll be able to ask questions of what Spirit's saying about your zodiac sign and how it represents that house and what you need to do, etc., etc. After we've get through all of them, because it shouldn't take long. This is zodiac, it's straight to the point. If I see anything, I'll let you know. After that, I'm gonna give you 4 additional just what if questions based off your zodiac. So you know your zodiac, and you'll be like, hey, I'm a Libra, and being a Libra is this it, and I ask Spirit. Being a Libra is this why, I ask Spirit. You follow me? All right, and we'll do that, and we'll go. So this is how this one's gonna work. You're getting the very first zodiac reading. Spirit told me to create this when I was on my little vacation, hiatus, meditate, to expand. So I want to see how it goes. So same process. I've taken liberty of shuffling it. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't believe in reading zodiac signs or knowing your birthday. But in this zodiac reading, I'm gonna ask your zodiac sign. I'm gonna ask you to give me your zodiac sign when you give me your name, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right. I've taken the liberty of shuffling your cards. Say your first name and your zodiac sign so I can pray on.
Hey, Scorpio.
Do I have permission to cut these cards on behalf of your zodiac sign?
Yes.
All right, give me 4 houses, 1 through 10.
Oh, okay. I don't know the numbers, but the one for my finances, and the one for relationships, and the one for future career.
Okay, so okay, I got you. 1, 2, 3. All right, you need 2 more. I mean 1 more. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's to come?
Okay, your future. Got it. All right. So we're gonna start with your second house, based off your zodiac, which is a Scorpio. We're gonna start with your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus. It is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economics, money, possessions. I'm going to change it up and say passion and possessions. In this house right here, Spirit gave you the passion and purpose card. It's right on the money. They gave you rulite. Now, passion and purpose. Being with the Scorpio, Spirit is saying your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear and near to your heart. So now, Spirit is saying you have this thing. So now, like based on your zodiac sign, Scorpio, the real reason you want to get into this profession or this energy that you're in, Spirit say this is due to some childhood trauma or some childhood entity. I'm seeing like Swamp Thing, somebody been laying down moldy, somebody been laying down a long time and they get up out of the swamp, out of the water with mildew and leaves and shit all on them. They saying this is like something was left for dead, something was sleeping long time, and you woke it up by going after with the Scorpio energy, after going after this job, this doctorate, this thing like that. They saying this is your passion, this is your purpose. This is something you cannot falter on. If you do, you will be the person laying down, sleeping, losing life, losing energy, all of that stuff. They saying do not stop, no matter the cost. Do not stop. Now, would you like to ask them a question about your current economic situation right here? Passion and purpose.
Yes, will I have my tuition ready so I'll be able to start in the spring? Because I deferred it from September to January. So, and then I have to get it started. I was like,
Spirit, she deferred it. She deferred everything based on her zodiac sign and the energy surrounding it. Will everything work out in her favor so she can start? Spirit said, I am the creator. I love it. Spirit say you're the creator in all of this. Good, good. Spirit said success. Yep. You're the creator of success. You will be ready. Keep in mind, they saying this is your passion and purpose. They say success and you're the creator. The heavens have lined up for this to happen for you. Don't mess it up.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economics, future money, prosperity, based off your zodiac sign, Scorpio. Spirit is saying when it comes to your future money, they say value yourself, value your self-worth, and they gave you the diamond energy. Value your self-worth, and they gave you the diamond. So here we go. Now you did this for some. You're taking this up for some energy, some trauma, some energy from the past, and you're gonna do good. Spirit say now, instead of you looking at like you're gonna be the doctor driving a big car, you're gonna be getting the awards, you're gonna be doing this. Spirit say you're looking at this like, okay, I can help XYZ get to the next level. I can help this person get to the next level. Spirit say you just, when it comes to your finances, the reason why they blessing you, and it's so good, I get it. And Scorpios ain't known for no shit like this, so you're a rare breed of them. You're saying everything I do right now, doing in my life, is for other people in my life. It's for the old and the new. And Spirit saying, stop that shit and value yourself. When are you gonna dream about the big house? When are you gonna dream about having the Cabana Boys fan you and feed you grapes and shit while you lay down on the beach? When are you gonna think about you?
Right.
Stop doing this shit for other people. This is why you lack. This is why you feel weird. Spirit say stop doing this for other people. They saying diamonds say value yourself. Would you like to ask this card a question based off your zodiac sign?
Yes. Based off being a Scorpio, how can I go about valuing myself more and valuing others less?
Spirit, how can she go about valuing herself more and valuing others less? Spirit said, moving towards the light. Tell her, Spirit. Tell her again. Moving towards the light. Tell her. Y'all playing with my card. Spirit said, believing in your dreams. Spirit, don't make me fight you. What else, Spirit? Give me one more. Spirit said, opportunity. Listen, Spirit said, how can you do this? Believe in yourself. Take the opportunity that come your way and believe in your dreams. Moving forward towards the light. I'm going to need you to stop thinking that everybody else has issues and that because you know they deep, dark secrets, you know the shit that done fucked them up. I'm going to need you to say, that's not my problem. I can't dwell in your hell, your energy, your negative emotions, your doubt. That's not my problem. I gotta go, y'all. And that's how you win. That's opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to shine. Stop. You're doing all this for everybody else, not yourself. And then you're gonna allow yourself to sit in this thing. Spirit say, come out of that helpful energy. Believe in your dreams and moving forward towards the light. So to get yourself, that's the real answer. To get yourself out of this shit right here, stop worrying about who gon' hate you, who's suffering, what's gonna happen if they leave or something. If you leave them, and leave that shit. I don't care. Mama, daddy, husband, do what you gotta do for you. All right, that's how you get out of it. This is all about you from here on out.
Okay.
All right.
What house was that?
This is your 6th house of future money, based on.
That was the house you just did was 6th house.
That was a house you just did based off your future money with the energy of Scorpio around it.
Okay, 6th house, okay.
All right, let's go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, your marriage. In this house right here, based off your zodiac sign, in this house right here, you have control issues. And you have yellow jasper, you have control issues. Listen to what they're saying. It's a utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Now, if these cards hit you on the head right now,
yes, utilize my strength, God-given strength.
And stop letting who control you? Other people control you with fear?
Yes.
So, based on that Scorpio energy, why are you sitting up there, again, what they just said in the 6th house? You too busy knowing everybody's issues, their ratchet side, their bad side, their good side. You too busy knowing all of that shit, and you saying, I don't know. And so, to be totally honest, Spirit say you're self-sabotaging yourself somewhat. You moving slower than you can. You can move a little faster.
Okay.
But this is in your relationships. Now, this is touching directly on your relationship, romantic, not mama, daddy, sister, brother. This is your husband.
Okay.
Control issues are circulating that thing based off Scorpio, and you're the one being controlled. This is with guilt. This is with that type of stuff. I don't know your husband, he may be a hell of a man, but we all have our little shortcomings, and this person's spirit is saying, I gotta tell your spirit, say he's guilting you because you know his secrets, you know what's going on, and you want everything to work out right. You don't want him to stress, and that's a tactic, sister. Get stronger. Would you like to ask this? Would you want to speak about it?
Yeah, I was just saying I need to get stronger and not worry about. I need to think about what my life is. Instead, I've been trying to think about putting both of us together and going on that path. I need to concentrate more on my success than worried about our success together.
Yeah, trust me, you're his wife and you love him. You ain't going nowhere. But at the same time, you can't slow your process. If you know it and he don't know it, get to where you need to go and show him. You're gonna be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
That's bar none. You're gonna be the breadwinner. You're going for brain surgeon. You're gonna brain instructor, brain, anything dealing with that brain, that skull. You're gonna be the leading person. Show him. You ain't gonna leave your husband, no matter what the trouble is. You ain't gonna leave him. But don't sit up there and let him drag you down. Not saying he's doing it intentionally, but it's happening.
Yeah, I think I might be slowing down because of him, because I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't feel left behind or something.
Yeah, we'll grow our dicks back. We'll grow our dicks back when we driving them nice cars and living in that nice house and got a good looking woman on the side that's a millionaire brain surgeon. Yeah, we can grow a dick back quick. So take his dick now. If that's the issue, you give it back to him later. Would you like to ask this card a question about your relationship based off your zodiac sign?
Will my relationship last throughout my med school time?
Or spirit?
Like, would I be able to between him and be successful? Would he be able to witness my success?
Spirit, will they relationship last as she going based off her zodiac sign energy surrounding that, the Scorpio energy surrounding? What say you, Spirit? Spirit said strength. Spirit said power. Come on, goddammit. Spirit said ascension, strength. Surprisingly, it gets better. He may get upset. Y'all gonna go through hard times. You're gonna be a couple 100,000 miles away from it. It is what it is. You strong enough for that. But Spirit say your relationship is sin, strength and power. It gets better. He gonna witness your success.
Yeah, because I want him to witness me. Because I think he might be doubting that it's really gonna come like it is gonna come for me.
Oh, he gonna.
It's taking so long.
Yeah, but that's what it do. People go to school 17 years to do what you're doing. So yeah, he all right. Yeah, but Spirit said y'all relationship gonna get really good towards the end of this thing, and they showed me two hands grabbing the tree and pulling the roots out of the ground. You know, pulling the roots out the ground and like offering them, like, look at what we grew. You know, like carrots and potatoes. Look at what we grew.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough for your sister. And I know you're gonna have bad thoughts. I know he gonna have bad thoughts. But that shit go. You know, that's what mess up a lot of couples. When one gotta go do a mission and they just can't stand being apart. They can't do long distance. They just think one person gonna lead the other one. And I was growing up, and it's gonna sound a little racist. I was growing up, and my daddy said, because my mama, you know, didn't believe he was going to the military doing all that, so she left him. My daddy said the difference between black folks and white folks is a white couple was sitting their husband off for 10 years. And while that man building, while that woman building, they don't complain. They may do whatever, but you know, when that person come back, it's like they never left, and they come back together as a union with a bunch of money. They say the thing, black folks, they'll sit out there and say, I can't trust, I don't want to deal with the stress, and they'll just throw the whole person away, and everybody have to start over from the bottom. And my dad always said that, and it probably was some kind of regret in that message, but I don't want you to have that energy. Do you what these spirits saying, and come back and save who you need to save.
Okay.
Because saving the life of a senator, saving the life of a president, getting that study paper out with that, you know, with that element we spoke about last time.
My research discovery.
Yeah, getting that out there, you know, yeah. That's more important than dick and pussy, baby.
It is. It's more important than us. It
Yes.
really is more important than me myself.
That's right. That's right. And Spirit told you the element that you need that ain't nobody using.
Right, sure did.
So
I still remember.
Do your thing. Do your thing. All right. Now let's go over here to your fourth house, which is your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you. Based off your zodiac sign, Scorpio, you have spiritual or spirits or religious communities, and you have the angel-like card. So Spirit saying what's coming to you is this community of people you're going to be in. It ain't going to be a spiritual community. Spirit say you're going to be the one to hold secrets, papers, like be the administrator of a group of people, and these are neurologists. You're gonna be probably the youngest person there doing this shit, so they're gonna rally behind you. This is your future. You got a lot of paperwork, so he may just have to hold your purse at these events. I don't know if you've seen that episode of Blackish with Anthony Anderson and his wife, and he kept thinking he was low because he make money, but she with the doctors in, he had to stand in there and hold her purse while she take the award, and he got jealous. He may just have to hold that purse, darling, because this is big business here.
Yeah, I think he might end up being like that. Because I know one time he said something about if we're single stars and I cannot, then we can't have two stars. And I said, yeah, we can both be stars.
Yeah, both of y'all could be stars. It's just that when it's your event, he need to book time for that, and when it's his event, you need to book time for that. And y'all both can be stars, but your star, I don't know him, your stardust is right now in front of you. You got a big job ahead of yourself, but based on your zodiac sign, sister, you're going to be leading this research team, I should say. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How should I go about it with my leadership?
Spirit, based on her zodiac sign, how should she go about with her leadership? Spirit said, inner calling. I love it. Inner calling. Spirit saying heaven's door. Come on now. And inner child. The way you go back, with the way you're gonna rule these people, you're not gonna ask them for their last name. You're gonna ask them for their nicknames, what they was called as family, as kids.
Okay.
They saying you need to adopt a a comfortability to their past, because y'all gonna be in a stressful environment. So I just tell you what Spirit said. Y'all gonna be in a stressful environment. Y'all gonna, one mistake you can mess up, one algorithm off, some shit going down. They saying you're gonna have to refer to them as like my name is Geek Geek. You're gonna be like, hey Geek Geek or Geech. You know, you have to say something like that, and you have to be cordial with them like that. Take them back to a relaxed place. This is how you get your research team. What you want to be called? I want to be called Bill instead of William. Hey Bill, Billy, be my man. You know, that type of stuff. You're gonna have to make them so ease that they say inner child, inner calling, and heaven's door. You gotta remind them why they're doing this. And if you lead like that with the smooth, slow hand, you're gonna be okay.
You said heaven, what did you say? What did you say, heaven?
Heaven's door.
Oh, heaven's door. Okay.
That's the mind, sweetie. Heaven's door is the mind. Seriously, you gotta get in their mind. You gotta get in their mind and talk to their inner child and inner calling.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
be sure and use that. I'm gonna use that in everything.
In everything. So now we've gotten these 4 houses out based on your zodiac sign. Now give me 4 questions based off your zodiac sign, the way they're gonna go. Baron, based off the zodiac sign of Scorpio, why is XYZ? Based off the zodiac sign of Scorpio, how is XY? You know what I'm saying? Let's make it like that.
Okay. Based off the Scorpio sign, why is it taking me so long to have my children?
Spirit, based off Scorpio, why is it taking her so long to have her children? What's up with the children? What's going on? How is the energy of her zodiac sign holding her back? How your thoughts, serious Spirit? How your thoughts, comfort, Lord have mercy. I can't make this up, sweetie. How your thoughts, comfort, and awakening. I want to show you the comfort card. The comfort is you asked about the baby. The comfort is a mother holding a baby in her arm, and they said comfort. But they gave me higher thoughts, and they gave me awakening. They said you can't do this right now. It will interfere. They stopping you, darling. The powers that be is stopping you. That's it. You have too much to do.
Okay.
You get it, but you gotta get past all this right here. Could you imagine being in med school, 9 months you popping out a goddamn baby? Or if you would have had the baby prior to doing all this, who's gonna watch the baby, a newborn, while you trying to get over there overseas to study? It'll stop you. Leave the baby where it's at till it comes. It's coming.
Yeah. So it's still coming. That's what I just want to know.
That's it. It's still coming. They gave you the comfort. This mother holding a baby.
Still coming. Okay. Because sometimes I think because of my career is going to stop it. But to know they're still coming, that gives me comfort.
No, it's a trade-off. You become this neurosurgeon, they're gonna give you the baby. You know, a lot of professional doctors have their babies around by 40 years old after they done been accomplished surgeons and doctors and shit. Then they start a family back then. You ain't.
Well, that'd be good because we don't have money then.
That's now you see what Spirit's saying. All right, what's your next question?
Okay. Spirit, based on Scorpio, what can I do to increase my finance so I can have lucrative lifestyle so I can continue to have financial stability?
Spirit, based off her zodiac sign, how can she gain financial stability right at this moment? Spirit said receptivity. Okay, she needs to conversate with somebody. Who, Spirit? What's going on? Spirit said transformation. Okay, conversate, transformation. I see what it is. And transformation and liberation. So they saying receptivity, transformation, and liberation. You need to allow somebody to help you cross over into a gate. Now, you explain it. Where is this white? There is a white building, like a church, a Mormon temple, something like that. You're walking into this white building and somebody is helping you saying, hey, this is this room, this is this secretary job, this is this. Have you taken an internship at the hospital or something like that? Is it possible for you to take an internship somewhere?
If one comes up, I'll be sure and take it.
Well,
right now I'm working with kids.
You working with children?
Yes, right now I'm working with children at middle school. I'm a teacher's assistant.
So you're a teacher's assistant in the middle school. If you can get away from that, because they don't pay you as much as you can, being somewhere where you're working inside a counselor, and
still wait for it. But the thing happened when I didn't take the vaccine, and then my neuroscience job had to resign it because they said either take the vaccine or resign. And then I just took this because this was like income coming in. But
so what about mental hospital, sweetie? You walking into a white building. What about a mental hospital, and it goes along with your research? Do you think you can go and work for a mental institution?
Yeah, I can.
That's the Lakeside. Here we got Lakeside or Chattahoochee and all the other states. The crazy house they call them.
Yeah, I have one that's supposed to be all on the fly to.
Yeah, remember I see they saying some.
One in Napa.
Huh? Say that again, darling.
We have one in Napa.
Okay.
Spirit, can I get a job at the one in Napa?
Spirit, should she go apply for the job job at the medical facility in Napa? Fulfillment. Okay, sister, you playing with my spirit. They said that'll do it for you. Fulfillment. And again, oh Lord, and I just looked at the card. They said fulfillment, and this lady is walking between two big giant white pillars and white doors opening wide for her. That's the vision I had. Make a little bit more money than a teacher's assistant.
Two white buildings. Okay, I'm gonna look out
No,
for the
two white doors. A white building. All hospitals are white, basically. Mental hospital, like sanitarium, they got white doors or two columns next to them. So yeah, that's how you do that. What's your fourth and final question?
Well, at the end, I may have enough money for my to sustain myself while I'm there, while I travel to St. Vincent.
Spirit.
Because I have to pay for housing while I'm there too.
Spirit.
Pay for tuition plus housing.
Okay, Spirit. While she's over there studying her neuroscience, you guys are helping her. Based off her zodiac sign and energy, what can she do to make sure she has more money to sustain herself? Harmony. Okay, what you telling her to relax? They said let it go. Damn, relax, harmony, let it go, letting go. And then they said awareness. They said it's all gonna come to you. Yes. Surprisingly, your husband gonna be sending you money. He's gonna be paying for some of it, but they saying things are gonna work out for you.
Okay.
And who's to say you can't get you a job over there in this nut house work? Huh?
Yes, I'm definitely gonna try to find a job while I'm there too, though.
So working in the nut house is still in your field. You're learning how to take meds. You learning medical prescription. You could be looking at all them people chart. Schizophrenia. Looking and be observing how schizophrenia deal with the brain. How this deal with the brain. First-hand experience.
Right.
All right. How did you like being the one to get the very first zodiac reading? How was it? Any good, bad? Any suggestion?
I feel honored, actually.
Yeah, yeah. It's new to me. I'm trying to get the verbiage right. I know what I'm supposed to do. I gotta get the verbiage up so it'll come out flow easier. But yeah, based off the reading houses, based off zodiacs is really good.
Does the card show that I'm a Scorpio? Does it show that?
No, I don't have that. If you told me you was a Cancer, I would have read them on a Cancer energy.
Okay.
Because I'm not reading direct energies. I'm going off what you say. So you said Scorpio. I based the energy off Scorpio from what Spirit is looking at Scorpio. And for what I'm seeing, you doing everything for everybody else except yourself. And this is why they're blessing you. But they want you to do something for yourself towards the end of all this.
That blessings coming, I really appreciate that. This month is my birthday month, actually. October 30th. Halloween Eve is my birthday.
All right. Happy early birthday. Get it down. What, you got any plans?
Well, I'm going to go to Hawaii. That's one of my plans. And I hope that's going to be safe. Is that going to be safe, Hawaii? You going to Hawaii?
Spirit, will Hawaii be safe for her this October 30th?
I'm actually going there like around the 19th, so 19th.
A door to the inner I read it upside down, I'm sorry. A door to the inner infinite. I like that. They saying, yeah, a door to the inner infinite, initiation. You gonna get your love of traveling from this.
I'm gonna get what?
Your love of traveling from this trip for your birthday. You're gonna be like, I can't be regular people. I gotta travel somewhere.
Yes. Right. And it said it was a door to the
initiation, meaning like everything, your life starts. Your birthday energy. Your life starts. That's when everything new come your way.
Oh, good. That's great because then right after my birthday, then I'll be getting ready to leave and go to school.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I didn't know your school date. I'm telling you what Spirit's saying.
I know. So that's really perfect. I am gonna be a traveler. I just gotta get my money up, and I will already be traveling everywhere.
It's coming. It's coming, darling. It's coming. All right. Well, I thank
You've
you.
been helping me along this way, my journey. I really feel like you and the Soul Tribe are a big part of me becoming successful or being a successful doctor, and I'm gonna like make sure I give you guys your flowers and let you guys know my success and my updates as I go along.
Please update us. That's great. I mean, I would love that too, cause.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can travel over there. I'll put it up here. Yeah, now don't play now. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. You give me.
I'm really serious. That's what I'm tell you don't play. Because when I call you and tell you, don't be like, nah, I can't make it. I'm like, no, you told me a long time ago.
Yep.
Before I even came, you was gonna stop.
Listen.
So I'm gonna hold you to it.
Listen, we will be right there. Cause that's the island. I'm gonna go over there and island it up while you over there. I'm island that motherfucker up. So I got more faith in you than you can believe. I know it's gonna happen for you. I know you're gonna win. Cause this is Spirit done talked to you too many times and they gave you too many secrets to unlock. You got this. This yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how, darling.
Yes, I'm gonna get. Do you think I can get the past life?
I would say, yeah, get the past life. You could wait a little bit for it though. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself.
Okay. Cool.
All right then, darling. Well, you be good. All right, darling. Well, you have your good one.
Okay, thank you.
right.
Thanks for the time and encouragement.
You know it, darling. Be good.
Okay.
Everybody, that was the first zodiac reading. To me it was a little choppy, but it's gonna get better as I go along. I gotta fill it out. I gotta rehearse it a little bit more, but I'm doing just how Spirit set it up in the dream. Every house is gonna be based on your zodiac sign and the energy that entails and how to fix it or the things you need to do. I think this turned out great. This sister's gonna be excellent and she got the first one. So thank you, sister. You always rocking with me, like you say. You've been rocking with me for 3 to 4 years, so thank you. And everybody, that's it. Zodiac reading. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys I trusted you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.